Hey y'all. Hey, we're back. Season 2.
Oh my
In
gosh.
the first quarter. It is I, James, and you are
Ultimise.
Ultimise. Uh Listen, we started doing this in like the fourth quarter of last year. I don't know if it helps. She ain't with the camera stuff. I have to actually like force her and plan it, but she's looking gorgeous right now. So I said, let me capture this. She got her hair flowing like I can't say a lion because the male has the mane, but she's hair flowing, looking gorgeous. So we gonna capitalize on that on some video. Y'all watch for her anyway. It ain't like
Oh my gosh.
no the numbers the poll said everybody watch for you. And what you gonna say? Is you be dropping profound things to people. I'm gonna start this show. Uh, Not bashing my wife because I tend to get that. Not bashing, but sharing a story with y'all about something that happened to me around this time. Like last year. So you know what day's coming up in February? It's the 14th,
Oh.
and so last year we were engaged, not yet married. And, my wife has a very beautiful, awesome daughter who is my bonus daughter who, I entered into their lives, really have welcomed me and taken me in. So, uh, actually, we met in July of 2023. Actually, our next episode, we should tell people like how we met because I don't think a lot of people know or if they care, but it don't matter. This is our show. We put this out. We can tell people.
Okay.
But so when I met my wife, she had a daughter. At the time, she was 6. So, when you coming into a situation, you got the 6-year-old. You do. The guy I was. You know what I'm saying. A little bit about me. You know what I'm saying. I was decent with the women. Decent. You know what I'm saying. Nice, caring, kind of guy. So I'm thinking of ways to like make an impression. You know what I'm saying? You want to make an impression on the 6-year-old who could be looking at you with the side eye, like who is this man? My her dad is in her life, so it's not like I'm coming in to replace her dad or anything like that. But I want to make an impression. So Valentine's Day 2025, was it 5? Was it last year this happened or was it 24? It was 25, right? So it's Ultimates in our second Valentine's. No, first Valentine's. First Valentine's. And so, you trying to do something to impress the daughter. So, I'm on the back end handling my business. And if at the time we were living in 2 different places, so I could like make moves on the computer. Miss Snoopy right here, her computer right there next to mine. So I can't really do much on the computer unless I go to my office, which was made for me in the garage. That's when I could, like do stuff. But like I was at my old apartment and so I could make some moves. You know what I'm saying? And so I had made some Valentine's Day moves for Izzy. Like I had did some things for Izzy, for Valentine's Day. I wanted her to feel special. Again, I'm trying to impress, the daughter of this woman that, what I'm saying, I absolutely, adore and care about. So I pick up the phone and I call Altamise, right? I say, hey, it's Valentine's Day. Normally I would, but I'm kind of going through a little something right now. Like, and I set it up. I asked the question like, how would you feel if I didn't do anything for you like on Valentine's Day like this year? If I just couldn't, what I'm saying? How you feel about? I asked how she felt about Valentine's Day. Like, did she care? Was it a holiday and blase? And then I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? And so usually when I had to do stuff, I get it shipped to the house. So like, and I'm the type of dude I am. I'll type in a little box on DoorDash. Like I'll get her stuff and I'll type in a note to make the DoorDasher say stuff to her and things like that. Like I feel like I feel like I do it. I feel like I do it when I do it. I do it. It's all about making her feel special. You know what I'm saying? So this was 24, not 25, because 25 I got you the little Valentine's Day book, the book that I made, right? So yeah. So what she ain't even picked up to read these chargers. We got the same computer. Okay. So yeah, we back. So I call her and be like, and she was cool. Like it wasn't a big deal to her. She was like, yeah, I understand. So boop de whoop, Valentine's Day show up. Bling ding dong. You know what I'm saying? Open the door, rise. Hey, I sent Izzy, I can't remember what I sent. I sent Izzy something. Might have been flowers or a bear. I think I sent her something like that. I sent her something, for Izzy, so she gets the thing. So ring, I get a call. I get a call from Alti. And like, yo, she goes in on me. Like, how can you get my daughter something but don't get nothing for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna do that? You told me you didn't have woo. Boom. Not even 40 minutes to an hour later, ding dong, gift shows up for her, right? Here's where I'm saying this story for. Fellas, this is for my guys who live with their significant other. How do you buy things or surround things if you have finances immersed, right? Because there isn't much. I can't even really buy nothing, and she can't buy nothing on Amazon without me. I can look at it, I can see, because we combine accounts and stuff. So that's my first question. And my second question is it okay when you're trying to do something for your lady to throw her off the scent in a way that could possibly make her upset? Those are my two questions. I'll give my wife opportunity to share her version, because my version was she snapped on me and was like, "How you gonna get my daughter something and don't get nothing?" It was a stern talking to in the conversation.
He thinks she
don't smile when she talked to me.
You say you don't want all of the emotion. That is without emotion. That's direct.
Cold blooded.
It's very clear. You're very
animated.
No. I would be very clear in my approach, and typically when I'm very direct, it does come off to people in an interesting way. But I'm just being direct. Y'all be upset about the emotion, so I remove it, and I'm saying whatever I need to say. But I did not go off on you.
What was it?
I did say I found it interesting. I found it interesting that you were able to give a gift to the child without giving a gift to your future wife.
But I was trying to set up
I
was trying to set up goodwill.
But that's unnecessary.
It's not part of dating you. It's also part of wooing and courting Izzy.
I understand that, but that was already solidified. You didn't have to. Not saying you didn't have to, but in the approach of how you did it, it's not even that you did it for Izzy. You legitimately told me you did not have it, period. So, in my mind, cool. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. And then you present a gift come to the house with my child and not hey girl, and not me. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And again, it wasn't. I wasn't upset, but I was just like, prioritization. I feel like. And you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
But
all right, you better stop.
spouses, but this, I'm gonna make sure that you good. Okay. She is a baby. Sorry. Making sure that. Making sure that he's good and the kids are good, right? And I think a lot of times we mix up the order of how it should be, especially as moms.
You did say that.
I think, yeah.
How did I mix up the order? I would have mixed up the order in that right there?
Yeah.
It's Valentine's Day. You say you didn't care. You was like, it's all good. Like, I'm not like that.
I didn't realize that you meant just me. I didn't realize
I had
that.
to specify that.
And you did, and it could have been. Look, I'm not picky. I'm not one of those.
What's one of those? But you got to be careful because one of those.
Meaning that like if you don't give me something, I'm mad at you and I can't talk. Like the gift is the way to my heart.
But you said you were cool, so that already killed me trying to get something.
It was because
I set it up.
Yeah, and then for you to, in that moment, give Izzy something and then be like, nah, I don't have enough for you.
Well, like, what if I did have to make a choice?
If you did have to make a choice, then the conversation should have been different initially. Mm-hmm. So then because it's different to be like, babe, this is where I'm at right now, but I want to make sure that Izzy feels special on Valentine's Day. Do you like? And then I'll be like, oh, okay.
What if I would have I'll write you a handwritten letter that was like sweet?
That's very sweet. Yeah, you didn't like. It was like I can't. That's how it was. I can't. So I was just like, okay.
So your stance is don't fabricate.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't mislead.
Yeah, no.
That's misleading.
And there are moments that I feel like you get intellectual entertainment from the conversations we have where you know what will
charging you up.
Yeah, you do. Can
I be honest and admit? Yeah, I do. Is that not good?
I don't think.
Is that playing with your emotional and psychological and mental state? Is that what you would consider that?
Yeah. And I think that, sometimes it's okay. You got to know when. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a playful thing, then yeah. But if it's something where it's like, I'm taking it as serious, then yeah. Like, it's different.
But how would I know if I didn't do it? Like, if I didn't set the experiment out there to do it and
But you've done that experiment a whole bunch of times. Yeah.
Sometimes the Valentine's Day, you said it was cool. Like, it wasn't a bad thing. But, like, you literally, flipped me out for it.
I did not.
You did.
I was
what you don't
direct.
think is a flip
how
out?
How I was communicating just now is how I communicated.
That is not. No, your phone voice is stern, non-jokey. There isn't an air of lightness to it at all. It just air sucked out. Like you talk about tension, that little line to go boom, boom. That's what it do with the line.
No,
that's you. Mm-mm. So that was as Valentine's Day approached. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for her. I haven't made the statement. I ain't gonna do nothing. She knows something gonna happen. She just don't know what. But yeah, that's tonight's thing. I think, it actually changed with what you just said. In a relationship, is it okay, or is there how do you stop at a line? Like, what's the line? Like, what's the if what's the line that we as men or women cross? When you have a partner who is probably a little more serious than the other partner. Like, how do you handle that in a relationship? That's I can't even take her serious because I'm trying to end this anyway. But it is what it is.
It's not me.
So,
it's Zara.
Everybody, welcome Zara to our family. She is pretty awesome. She is our pup. And they said we can get her a collar.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't walk her. But she can get a collar. Yeah, just use the harness to walk her, but don't, because her neck is fragile, but she can get a collar. She out here naked without a collar with this harness on. And we probably could start buying her clothes. I seen like a little outfit that I would want to put on her, but anywho, you picked her up. What'd you think she was gonna do?
Just lay
here.
She
naked when she comfortable. No, that's not her.
You just lay here.
She comfortable. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy's girl. That's my. Well, that was it for tonight's show. We're excited to bring these back to you. We'll get these. I gotta get her to the camera. You know, that's the toughest thing because some people want to just do them regular. Oh, there she go acting up. Ooh, she just took a nap. All right, we love you guys. We're praying for you guys. We hope that you like this. We're having fun with these. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.